What's going on, IGTV peeps? We're here with a healthier, more macro-friendly, I guess, version of a Moscow Mule. Now, admittedly, I don't drink a ton. It's not really in my DNA for multiple reasons. But when I do become a normal human, my wife does make these, and I do enjoy them over the traditional Moscow Mules. Now, if you guys are familiar, usually when you go to like a bar or a restaurant, they'll use the ginger beers, which tend to be packed with sugar. This is a lower sugar version for you guys to try, especially since we're all kind of locked up at home. So here's the basic setup. There's a handful of ways to make it. You can go the grapefruit route. The one I typically like has a little bit of lime. We use mint, and I'll go with the Tito's and usually the Sprite Zero with the Gingerade kombucha. So setup, you got your fancy Moscow Mule glass. You guys need some ice. We have these fancy ice cubes we typically use for whiskey. Works for this. You'll get your Tito's or whatever vodka you guys choose to use. We do keep Tito's at our house. And again, my wife makes these way better than I do, but she's behind the camera and I'm in front of it. So when we have parties, if you guys ever come over, she'll be the one hooking you up, not me, but I'll do my best here. So again, you take a shot at Tito's, then it's your call. I like the GT's kombuchas, honestly, just to drink by themselves. Any kind of ginger kombucha will work. So I'm gonna top that off here, but I do typically like the Sprite Zero. Personally, 7-Up Zero works too. Again, it's all on you guys. If you wanna go the bubbly routes, there's a handful of versions. I do just like the bite of diet soda. And again, you guys, oh, Jeremy, you drink diet soda. Don't crush me for that. We've done a whole podcast on it already. Well, in moderation, like anything, it's safe. So again, I'm not an anti-booze person. If you guys want to have wine or beer or have a Moscow Mule once in a while and be a human, I'm all for it. So again, you go about a shot worth of Tito's. Then fill up as much Sprite Zero, 7-Up Zero as you guys want. Then I'll take the ginger Kavita just to kind of top it off with it. So again, any brand you guys prefer. I do like the ginger flavor to it. And again, it has a little bit of carbonation too, so it does add that bite that we all like, or at least I do. From there, I'll take some of the limes. Again, you guys can just squeeze a little bit of lime into it, and then I'll throw a couple of them actually into the mule itself. And then if you want to get super fancy, you can garnish it with a little bit so it looks like you're actually at a restaurant. And you can maybe take some of this mint, if I can get fancy enough here, and I'll throw a little bit of mint garnish in there. And then what you would do is you could take it and simply just mix it up, make sure everything is right as rain, and you guys are golden. So again, instead of having, sugar-packed soda and like your sugar-packed ginger beer, you're eliminating most of it with kombucha. The entire bottle of this, I mean, you're talking maybe 15 grams, so we probably put in 3 grams of sugar, and obviously the 0-calorie options are nothing. So instead of having like, probably 30 to 40 grams of sugar, now you guys almost have nothing, and you are good to go with your healthier version of a Moscow Mule. So again, it can be done how we did it. Obviously, we have the grapefruit options as well. It's almost endless. We have a full walkthrough on YouTube, but if you guys have any questions, if you're making this at home, shoot me a message. Enjoy responsibly. Any questions, just ask.